Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new. Today I'm going to walk you through my spring evening routine and kind of just give you guys a little life update along the way. So hopefully I'll have some homemaking tips and tricks. I always love seeing how other people do their routines, and I've been wanting to do an evening routine for quite some time. On this particular evening, it was about 3:30 and I wanted to get caught up on some chores before I started dinner. Usually I will unload the dishwasher in the mornings and then I'll fill it up throughout the day, run it at night, and then unload it again the next morning. However, we had 2 different doctor's appointments early this morning and I ran out of time to do a few of these tasks that I typically do in my morning routine. So anyways, I'm just going ahead and unloading the dishwasher. I do have some dishes that have piled up throughout this day in the sink. So some of them I will wash by hand and then the others I will load up in the dishwasher and I kind of clean as I go throughout the night. I'm also going to be sharing later on a little self-care routine while I am at the end of my pregnancy. So as of this week, I am 35 weeks pregnant with our little baby girl, Braylee. So we are soaking up these last few weeks as a family of 4 before we become a family of 5, which is so crazy. I'm so thankful and I just cannot wait to meet her. Now we're going to get the kitchen smelling good. I love this diffuser blend from Now Essential Oils. I get it at a local health food store. Oh, it smells so good. It's the perfect summer and spring blend. So I've got that diffusing, gonna get it smelling really good. And then I also needed to refill my dish soap. So I've been loving the Mrs. Meyer's mint scent. I don't know what it is, but this just smells so good to me. So I think I've been through 3 bottles within the last few months and it just smells so good and clean. So if you haven't tried the mint, don't sleep on it. It's super good. Breland's up from her nap and I'm gonna make a fun drink before I get started making dinner. I love to have a either fancy or fizzy or just some sort of fun drink while I'm making dinner. I don't know why, but it just makes it a little more enjoyable. So I will also have Alexa play some worship music and it's just a really fun time. So today I'm trying out a new recipe that I found on an Instagram reel and it's for the Starbucks strawberry refresher. And basically you're going to take Simply lemonade, the regular one, and you're going to mix it with the recipe called for white peach strawberry, but I could only find cran raspberry and it was delicious. I topped it with some freeze-dried strawberries and it was super good. You know those drinks that I get from Starbucks? Mm-hmm. Well, I tried to make it here at home and it actually tastes pretty similar. See what you think. It's a good summery drink. I had 2 little ones trying to steal sips of it, so it was a success. I do want to get the white peach strawberry though. I feel like that would be good too, and I think adding some freeze-dried raspberries to the raspberry one would be delicious. But definitely a hit. Now we're going to get started on dinner. Tonight I'm making a chicken tortellini soup. This comes together so easy. If you're in a pinch on time, I'll link this recipe down below from Pinterest. It is so good. I've made it several times now and we all love it. So don't judge me with my gloves. I hate when my hands smell like onions. So I wear gloves so that doesn't happen. And I feel like if I don't wear gloves, I will smell onions on my hands for days. So just avoid that by throwing some gloves on. Next, I'm going to heat up some olive oil and I'm going to get the onions cooking, and then I'll add all of my ingredients. And the best part is pretty much it all goes into one pot and it's pretty hands off, other than chopping up the onion, which you could even get that already done if you wanted. That's about all there is to it. You throw in some tomatoes, some tomato paste, some garlic, some chicken stock, and you're gonna let all of that marinate. I did end up cutting my finger on a tomato can, so I had to throw a Band-Aid on, but it's really yummy, very good, and you have tortellini. You can get whatever kind you want. I always just get the cheese tortellini, and then I love to grab a rotisserie chicken. So I got all of these ingredients from Aldi, and it was super affordable. I'll also throw some garlic bread into the oven, and we'll have that as a side. So this is a hit for everybody in our family. While I was making dinner, Taylor and the kids were outside, so I'm getting some sunshine and joining them while dinner finishes up. If you missed my last video, I did share an entire garden and landscaping update. We just planted all of these plants. They are very fresh, so we're trying to water them every day, and they're doing so well. Look at the roses. These are peach drift roses that I got from Menards, and there are so many blooms on them, so I'm so happy to see it. We also just tilled up the area around our sidewalks and planted grass, so everything should be doing well here in the next few weeks. Hopefully we'll have some grass coming up. We'll finish out our pavers, but it's been such a nice, relaxing spot, getting to sit on the rocking chairs and watch the kids play in the yard. We've had some warmer weather this spring, so it's been so nice to enjoy some outside time as a family. Now I'm heading back in and I'm going to get dinner on the table. Nothing fancy. This is just a regular weeknight, but this is what we're doing. So I'm just going to give everyone some soup and some garlic bread. I'm going to top it off with some Parmesan cheese. And then for the kids, I like to give them some extra veggies. I feel like we always have extra veggies, like leftovers from the night before. So Brooks wanted some green beans that I had made last night. So I warmed those up for him, and then Braylon is on a peas and carrots kick. So made some of those for her, and this is dinner tonight. Super yummy. It was very filling, and it's a go-to recipe. After dinner, it was time to clean up the kitchen, which this dinner wasn't too bad to clean up. I just stored the leftovers into a container, put it in the fridge, so we'll have it for either lunch or dinner tomorrow if I can stretch it. And then Taylor got started on dishes. He was just loading up the dishwasher and washing anything that needed washed while I wiped down the table and Breland's high chair and got everything nice and clean. After dinner, Breland is always ready for her bath, so Taylor went to go give her her bath, and I'm helping Brooks with his homework. I cannot believe that he's about to wrap up first grade. It's been such a great year, and he's learned so much. He's reading, he's learning all kinds of math, and it's just been really good. So I'm excited for him to end out the school year strong. Now I'm going to head into the laundry room, and I had a load of laundry that needed to be put away. Again, typically I will run the washing machine at night and then unload it during the morning, but it was just too hectic of a morning today, so I'm doing it this evening while I have a chance. Breland's out of her bath, and she goes down for bed at around 7 o'clock every night, so they're having some reading time together, and while they're doing that, me and Archie are going to head outside, and I'm going to water the garden. These are my cut flower garden raised beds that I'm hoping will do really well this year. We did have some rabbits make a burrow underneath this baby's breath that grew up from last year, so we added a ramp to kind of let them go back and forth, but I think the bunnies have officially left. I think they have probably headed for the woods, so we are down to no bunnies. We started out with 4, so I went ahead and moved this ramp and cleaned everything up, but they were really sweet while they lasted. Now Taylor and Brooks came outside and played some baseball after I laid Breland down for bed, and they've really been enjoying doing this on the warmer nights, and I think Archie has enjoyed it just as much. So the kitchen is all put to bed, it's all clean. I'm gonna grab a big jug of ice cold water and head and do a little self-care routine. Most nights I will take a shower. I'm just more of a shower girl, but every now and then I love to take a bath, especially right before I self-tan. I like to exfoliate really good, and I feel like a bath does a better job with that. So I'm lighting a candle, getting my bath started, and I love adding Epsom salt to my bath water. I don't love bubble bath just because I feel like the bubbles, I don't know, they just kind of get in the way and they're hard to get off. So I just prefer Epsom salts and sometimes essential oils. I've been loving this book, Expectant. It's all about having a Christ-centered pregnancy, and it's been really wonderful. So I like to read that in the evenings. But now I'm just going to unwind. I always brush my hair out, take off my jewelry, and then I wash my face. And I'll just walk you guys through what I use. These little sponges are so good. I get them from Amazon. They're really affordable, but they take my makeup off so well. I also love this little brush that really penetrates the face wash into my skin. I use this Clinique Take the Day Off cleanser. It's like a cleansing balm, and I feel like it gets my makeup off really well. And then I finish off with a PCA facial wash. This is just the regular one, and it gets my face really clean. Next, I'm going to lay out my pajamas, and I just got this new robe really for whenever I deliver, so I'm planning on taking it to the hospital with me. After I got out of the bath, I put all of my oils and butters on, and lotions and just got really cozy. These are what I like to use. And now we're going to head to bed, and I've been loving my pregnancy pillow. I actually have to layer up all the pillows to get comfortable, and this magnesium lotion has literally saved me. It has helped my sleep so incredibly much. So I will link that, but that is it for my evening routine. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Make sure you subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys soon on my next one. Bye, friends.